Oops. Roger's in front of me. Hello! Welcome, raiders! Thank you for the raid, not Zohan. And welcome in Fedora Soren and Pillion. Thanks so much for the raid. That's a real surprise to start the stream right into receiving a raid. I saw a bit of your stream. I'm not sure what that game was. If you want to tell us about it, please feel free, or if you need to go take care of some after stream care, feel free to do so. Also, I gotta say thank you to a few people who followed off stream. I'm Dino Crispo, filled with cream. Typical Typhoon, and I think I forgot to shout out also Oi Swami An. Not sure if that's the right way to pronounce that name. But big thanks to them. We reached 50 followers today. So I should be getting affiliate pretty soon. When I saw it, looks like it takes a few days for that to go through. I'm pretty excited. You can see I already got a cool dancing emote that I've got ready to go. Yeah, before we get into it, let's get a flip shout out for Not Zohan.
Okay. Sorry, loud. Very good. Good.
The game looked familiar. I feel like I saw a friend playing that before. You're playing Beyond All Reason, RTS game you found you're still learning. It can be quite hectic at times. Oh yeah, this should be a pretty calm stream. Just gonna be doing some Starfield, which is a pretty fun chill time, I think. I know we lost a follower. That's okay. I'm sure we'll get more followers. It tends to happen. Oh no, we were at 50. But that's okay. Oh yeah, where's... Oh, because the other scene didn't have a Roger cam on it, so it went to sleep. There he is. Right. Oh yeah, should do a flip shout for MJ as well. Welcome in, MJ.
Did you get anything out of him?
Dude! That was a thing.
He's in pretty bad shape. You need to call it in. Get an ambulance to his apartment stat.
Got it. And Jensen, don't get yourself killed, okay?
Oh, Francis. I didn't know you cared.
Don't flatter yourself. I care about the security of this company. You getting yourself killed compromises that. So don't be stupid.
Yeah, it's not like I care about you. Okay, how can I...
Is that Cinderella?
Maybe from the top I can jump?
players. Huh.
Prepare to defend Io.
Oh, okay. Um.
Looks neat though. But I think that's everyone. So I think let's get into the game. Oops, that's starting a new game. Oh yeah, I was trying to remember where we left off last time. I just remembered we were about to recustomize our character. I kind of rushed through it the first time.
How can I help you be the best you possible?
I'd like to make use of your services. Very sketchy services.
Okay, what can we do for you today?
I like this hair. I'm not sure that I do. I can find something gay. This is pretty gay. That's extremely gay. Super Drop Zone, sort of a Defender clone. Only came out new for the SNES. Yeah, this guy runs the local character recustomization shop and lost all the customer data. What's the 4-head options? Where's the 5-head option? Gotta get my 5-head in there. You see our ears through the hair, so let's get that one for now. Give me real big cheekbones. Or not. Okay, we do have the 5-head emote. Good. Gosh, you need to customize your teeth. Ew. I can barely tell the difference between these jaws. Okay, whatever. This derma aesthetic. Aren't you the sniffly boy? Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Good for now, at least.
If you'd ever like to make a change, we're up to the task.
Yeah, it's better.
Enhance is my
I just need something better to wear.
I feel
You're only as safe as your equipment out there. Welcome to Outland. We deal in only the finest, most reliable gear
Thanks,
for
Barbie.
whatever adventures may await you. All of our products come highly recommended by individuals who have devoted their lives to distant travel. And while I've never needed them myself, I stand by everything we offer.
They do need baggy coats that make us look bigger than we really are. So you just fly out there buck naked? I'm impressed.
No, and no flying for me. Not my style.
You get a lot of repeat customers.
I do. In this line of work, it's essential, don't you think? Not seeing people come back would not only suggest that they're not satisfied with our business, but that whatever they purchased had failed, leaving them unable to return. I would not be able to sleep at night if I thought that were the case.
You've really never been to space?
Goodness, no, I just couldn't. You're out there millions of miles away from anything, and if something goes wrong, I can't stomach the thought. I prefer solid ground under my feet at all times. And preferably a hot, fresh coffee within reach. Can't get those in space either.
Let's see what you got for sale.
Yes, by all means, have a look.
This one looks okay.
Good luck on all your adventures.
Sure, we can find some better space Barbies somewhere, though. Oh yeah, now we're looking fashionable. Alright, so let's do the thing for the lost customer data. Is it this one? Yeah. So it doesn't actually tell us, it doesn't give us a marker, so we have to actually look around to find it. Could be over here.
As you can see, traffic is good.
Thanks for choosing Terrible.
The
What can I
sales
get you?
keep climbing.
Hi there. Welcome to Terrible. How can I help you?
in New Atlantis?
Yes, and the sales in the fest didn't dip at all when the second store opened.
Impressive.
Times change, but one thing's constant.
Let's see anything here.
This is very encouraging.
Enjoy Terra Brew.
So what were the places called again? Airbrew, Whetstone, and the Valberg building. No thanks.
I appreciate that they have not demolished the structure, even if diplomacy has ended for now. It may not have been their intention, but it represents hope.
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact
Why are
him
you
if you're
talking to me?
interested. We'd all appreciate it.
Yes, exactly. It's like...
When someone insults you, you want to just beat the shit out of them sometimes, but you don't.
Well, not quite what I was thinking, but that's actually a great example, Marcus. The man in the story was cruel. Do you know why he was cruel? You must...
Well, hey, thank you for the follow. Who's that? Tefra Fall, thanks for following. Sorry, I had to tab out. I just realized I don't have my
feel what he
other screen set up to watch my
understand
feed.
his pain, accept it, and deliver it not back upon him.
Empathy. You mean empathy? But you say it like it's easy. Like anyone can just love a terrible person who has been terrible to them.
Yeah, why even bother? I mean, isn't the cycle of humanity peace and war back and forth, like forever? Seems kind of pointless to try so hard for something that won't last. Nothing ever really changes.
Well, it's not easy, no, but necessary. Because you see, everything has changed. God has given us the intelligence, the ingenuity to reach into the stars, to travel his path, to truly find him. But we can't do it alone. The only way is through...
Unity.
Huh. Yes, Andreas. Yes. Unity. Well, I'm sure you all have other things to do. Thank you for taking the time to stop and talk with me.
I'm sure that won't come up again later.
The FC is nothing but a bunch of warmongers and murderers.
Don't hear me arguing.
Ah, yes. They build a monument to the people they lost, but not the people they killed.
You know, I think I like Andreja. She's not a cop.
Just tell me how many zeros I need to add to the offer.
I'm sorry, sir, but we can't sell to you. UC citizens only.
Ah, I think I understand. And the cost to put me down as a citizen would be what exactly?
Sir, bribery is a crime in the colonies.
Fine. Perhaps I'll just be having a chat with your superiors then. Good day.
Okay, now I've seen everything.
Huh? What? You don't like my outfit? Alright. forgotten, what was the third place? The Valberg building. Actually, I think I know where that is. I think that's in the what's it called? The capitalism sector? The corpo sector, the retail sector. The commercial district! Was close. Wait. This is where we just were. Wait, that's the Valberg building. So maybe it's in here?
Welcome to Infinity Ltd's corporate headquarters. Unfortunately, I'm not authorized to make appointments myself.
Her voice sounds familiar.
Yes, you gotta start.
She's got like cartoon voice actor voice.
Ooh, I like your nose. I remember. You simply have to try Enhance.
Yes, I've tried them. Still looking. Okay, I think we're safe. There you go.
The lives of nearly every individual in the settled systems are so heavily influenced by what goes on in this building.
In the bank. So I have a goldfish memory. Caribou, Whetstone, and Valberg building. What's in here? This feels like somewhere we're not supposed to be. His eyebrows are in the stratosphere. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be up here. What's up here? Oh, Whetstone!
Welcome to Whetstone. If you're looking for the best cut of meat in the settled systems, look no further.
What's Whetstone?
The general term? A sharpening stone for knives. The kind of knives that cut the most delicious meat in the settled systems. This Whetstone, though, is the best restaurant you've ever eaten at. If you like a perfect steak, you're in the right place.
I'm actually not crazy about steak. I'd rather have a hamburger. Steak, in my opinion, kind of a hot take. It's only as good as like what you marinate it in. Otherwise, it's just kind of a piece of meat. Does all your food come from local sources?
You must be joking. I have an exclusive contract with the Trade Authority. It's all shipped in from off-world. And no, I'm not divulging the planet of origin. Anytime now.
Sus? What do you mean anytime now? I'm not doing business
sure we'll
here.
See you again.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, maybe I'm gonna eat here. Wow, this really is the best steak I've ever eaten. Good martini, too. Aha! some of that top shelf stuff. It's Warner Connell's data slate for his enhanced business. It contains pages upon pages of confidential patient information. The deep. Grilled pieces of alien salmon, served alongside mixed vegetables and mashed potatoes. Goodbye. Thanks for the free food.
I wonder what she looks like for real.
Oh, before we turn it in, can we read it? Oh no, it just says it contains confidential information.
Enhance is here for you, no matter your needs.
I found your data slate. Here it is.
You found it? Oh my God, thank you so much. I don't know what to say. You have helped a humble businessman. You saved me and my business. I'm so grateful for that. Thank you so much. Oh, I hope this hasn't tainted your perception of my wonderful facility. If you need any work done, I'll always be here.
Oh. That's really zoomed in. I forgot it was zoomed in so far. Oh, did my avatar freeze? No? Oh, okay. I don't know what that was about. Like right under the tripod. Tactical taste test, yes.
Enhance will be here anytime you'd like a different look.
Enhance is my favorite place in the galaxy.
Right now, I've got
I think I've heard this one before.
but hey,
So I guess listening to that one. Any other side quests we want to do over here? This one's a distress call. Don't think this one's on this planet. They're all about quarters. Turn around and Roger's turned into a shape. What's your tail doing, bud? Silly boy.
Nothing else, Constellation does have excellent lodging.
Sure is quite a fancy place. Chat, do y'all prefer watching first person or third person gameplay for this?
Your mom dropped by. We had a nice chat. She left this note for you.
I left the note. Dearest Flib, I was going through our storage unit the other day and I came across something that made me think of you. I know you're important and you're busy, but I'd really love it if you visited. I miss you. Love, Mom. XOXO. That reminds me of to call my grandma today.
I have to say, I'm impressed. You've adjusted to this whole endeavor better than I would have expected.
Not that that's any sort of assumption about you, of course. There's just, well, this is a lot to take in. We probably should have spoken before now, but I didn't want to get in the way. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Third person. Okay. Oh, you can see the cool jetpacking. You seem to know a lot about these artifacts.
Oh gosh, no. I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
I was wondering about other types of exploration work beside artifacts.
Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board.
I think this is just busy work, actually.
Anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet.
The vision I saw, what do you think that was?
Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something, an energy surge, some other phenomenon.
Barrett saw something too?
He did. At the time, well, it's Barrett. We weren't sure if he was kidding around. Clearly, he wasn't.
It is quite a way too dank experience. So there's a reasonable explanation.
There might be a reasonable explanation. I wasn't there. I didn't see what you saw. I'm just not in a position to say for sure. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right?
How long have you been working on all this?
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this.
Let me know how I can help you learn more.
Well, right now nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition. I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're going to be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands.
How would organic resources help with learning about the artifacts?
I can't be certain that they will, but more data points are always a good thing. I don't want to rule out anything that could provide a breakthrough. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep.
I guess I've got some organic resources for you.
Great, let's see what you have.
JK, I have nothing. Oh, I do have some in the cargo hold. But these are crafting components. I feel like I shouldn't sell these. Sarah said something about a place for me to stay?
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
I am at your service, Captain.
Hi, Vasco. Is that Ed Baldwin from For All Mankind? It's a sci-fi show on the Apple streaming service. He's meant to be a stand-in for Buzz Aldrin, I think. It was probably who that picture is actually supposed to be.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full. Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
Hey, it's the watch case. I have that in real life along with my my Starfield watch. It's a pretty fancy little box. Got it around here somewhere. I think I packed it up though, so I can't show that off right now. Let's get a little shut-eye so we can get an XP bonus.
Come on. There are worlds to conquer.
Just sitting there for an hour waiting for me to wake up. Okay. This is a real nice place.
Something you need?
Not really.
Sarah's the best possible person to be running Constellation at a time like this. Focused, no nonsense, and dedicated.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Have we talked to Vasco in this playthrough? I feel like we haven't.
Captain, now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research.
Outpost development? What do you mean?
The exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. By building an outpost, you will be able to construct scanning equipment, resource extractors, and defenses. It is even possible to set up multiple outposts capable of manufacturing, allowing you to build advanced equipment.
Sounds useful. I'll try it next time I touch down on a planet.
The blueprints you need to construct an outpost should already be on your watch. It will automatically connect to any available materials for construction in your ship's cargo.
You miss Barrett?
My primary function has been to support and protect Barrett during his travels. I am currently unable to do so. That is as capable as I can be of missing anyone. I believe Barrett would find your question amusing.
As a large language model, I am not capable of missing anyone. Protecting Barrett must have been quite the challenge.
Barrett has, thus far, survived every mission on which we have embarked. It is therefore evident that my efforts have been successful. I suspect that Barrett would disagree with how necessary my intervention has been in any given situation.
How long have you been a part of Constellation?
I arrived along with many material goods purchased by the group's previous chair, Malcolm Livingstone. Despite several significant system replacements and upgrades, I have been online for 43 years.
I thought there was more dialogue in Vasco, but maybe it's...
I am at your service, Captain.
I have to unlock it later. What about Andresia?
Yes?
Mind if I ask you some personal questions?
You do not need to ask me if you may ask. You may just ask.
What's your favorite place in the settled systems?
You might find it absurd, but honestly, the Lodge. I have never been surrounded by such a remarkable group of people, present company included. It has been a very long time since I have been someplace that could possibly feel like home. There are worlds beyond count out there, but that feeling is rare and precious.
You ever want to captain your own ship?
I have done so in the past, when necessary, but I am not the best pilot, and it seems prudent to apply my skills where they are most useful. Lately, that means aiding you, and that, I think, has worked out very well.
What do you like to do with your free time?
Honestly, I cannot answer that. So many years have been driven by survival in intense circumstances. Leisure time it's been in short supply. And I suppose I have conditioned myself to not think about it much. I do enjoy combat training, though I suppose that is hardly the answer you are looking for. You have given me something to consider. Thank you for that.
That's all for now.
If you wish to know more, I will be here. Ah, yes, we are done.
Yeah, I like Vasco. It's hard though, because there's so many characters I want to travel with. I do want to travel a bit with Andresia before swapping her back out. But I think that's enough of the catching up with people. Actually, I think we do need to go visit our parents again. Where's that? Pretty sure how to get there. Yeah, I like all of the companion characters in this game. Bethesda's pretty good at making lovable companions.
This space is a to those lost during the Colony War. Your consideration is requested.
There's the train station.
Another day, another credit.
Hello.
I have a
feeling today's going to be a great day. Don't you agree?
How's it going?
Oh, hi there. I'm doing great. How about you?
Same here.
Glad to hear it. Yeah, life is good, isn't it? I've been trying to save up enough money so that I can go explore the settled systems with my boyfriend, Tony. I think we're finally getting close.
You want to leave New Atlantis? Why?
Tony and I want to see what else is out there. I love my job, but there has to be more to life than just being a janitor in New Atlantis. What about you? Have you gone on any adventures?
I'm working with Constellation to hunt down artifacts.
Whoa. I have no idea what that means, but that sounds really important. I'll keep my eyes peeled for any artifacts, okay?
How's it going?
I can't complain. My boss told me yesterday that I'm one of the best janitors she's ever hired. Feels great to be appreciated.
Their bundles are top tier.
Anything you recommend doing in New Atlantis?
Well, that depends. Are you a foodie or a shopper?
I prefer more illicit activities.
I guess I won't ask. But there is a place called The Well that might be more your style. I don't go down there myself. It can be pretty dangerous.
No offense, but you look a little bit tired.
Really? Well, I guess you're right. I'm feeling a bit run down. I really love my job, but it's hard work and long hours. I could definitely use a Terracino from Terra Brew right now.
I can go get you one, it's no trouble.
Really? That's so sweet. I really appreciate it. See you around.
Let's see, do we already have one?
I'm so excited to see Tony
Nope.
after. Don't be a stranger.
Have to remember to pick up a Terra Brew for her. I mean, not the spaceport, we need to go to the residential district. Roger cam fell. There we go. Oh, right.
You're out there a lot, right? In space? Just do us all a favor and never turn into one of those spacers. Scum of the galaxy. Robbing, stealing.
You know who I think is scum of the galaxy?
Don't trust him.
Oh no, we left her behind! It's alright, she'll keep up. There she is. Let's see, is there a Terra Brew over here? There's a Chunks. But as we've learned, everybody hates Chunks. Hero, did you see the part with the joke book from a stream or two ago?
There is simply no parallel to the food you will find here. One taste, and I'm sure you'll agree.
Oh, so there's a book of like bad puns, and one of them, I don't remember exactly what it is, but the gist of it, it's just like a recycled classic joke, but I think it's like a piece of Chunks walks into a bar, bartender says, "We don't serve food here," and then Chunks says, "Well then, I'll be right at home," or something like that. But the joke is that Chunks is so bad that it's not considered to be food.
The money you sent home? Well, it means a lot. To both of us.
Regina, the president of...
Oh, I know all about her.
Well, she's making me redo the whole report from scratch because she gave me the wrong information.
You worked on that for days.
I know. I swear next election, I'm stepping down. I can't stand her.
Are we looking for solutions or sympathy?
What? Oh, what's this about?
Fred from the poker group said 90% of all marital strife would go away if you just know whether you need to offer help or a friendly ear.
Fred's a wise man. I suppose sympathy.
Then that Regina is a monster. There ought to be a law.
Damn straight. I'm planning a grocery run later. Might get some things you like.
In case any Star Trek fans watching were not here for the last time we visited our parents here, the mom and dad are voiced by famous Star Trek actors. The father is voiced by Tim Russ, who played Tuvok in Star Trek Voyager. And the mom, whoever she is, was voiced by Nana Visitor, who played Karen Reese in Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Tim Russ
Where's
also...
the tissue paper?
You don't know where that is?
I knew where it was. Top shelf of the pantry. But it's not there anymore.
No, I moved them to the bottom shelf ages ago.
How do you expect me to know where anything is if you keep moving them all the time?
You should pay attention.
I figured it would be years until I saw you again. And here you are.
There's just so much to do in New Atlantis.
Yeah, Kira's such a great character. Like, I like the women characters in TNG, but DS9 just is such great women characters. Her and Dax are just... they're just so cool. They're both like warrior women,
All the places we've lived,
rather
this is my
than
favorite.
being the sort of traditional caretaker role. But yeah. It's just a little surreal for me to hear these two characters, these two voices come out of non-Star Trek characters. But also Tim Russ, I was gonna say, voiced a character in Fallout 4 as well. Anyway, let's talk to Mom.
Sweetie, I was just thinking of you. You never knew your gran-gran, but she's about the only one like you in my whole family tree. Left home at an early age. Well, ran away, really. Became a UC Marine, if you can believe it.
I don't think you've ever talked about her.
Really? Well, I suppose it's ancient history. I only met Grandma a few times. Oh, she was fierce. I swear. Her eyes almost glowed. Every time I saw her, she'd drill me on math. If I got her questions correct, she'd give me a treat. Once, I got them all right and answered her bonus question, and she smiled. The only time I ever saw her do that. Most formidable woman I have ever met.
I think I would have liked her.
I don't know why, but I really think you would. Well, I was going through storage, and I found her old armor. I think she'd like you to have it. You have that same thing. You're forging your own path, not just letting life toss you this way and that.
I'll take good care of it.
See that you do. Oh, enough of this. I don't want to make a scene. You need anything, sweetie?
Gran spacesuit and space helmet acquired.
I missed you so much, darling.
I've got lifetimes worth of books and videos to occupy me. So don't worry about me.
That's kind of a short king. Maybe it's just the first person perspective. Well, no, he's a little bit shorter than us. Could just be because he's bald? Balding.
That Aquila City bank robbery story on SSNN. That was you, right?
Of course it was. Oh, I was so proud. My child on the news.
I nearly dropped my drink. You were dealing with bank robbers?
Stretch. Uh-oh. Beautiful boy. He's alright. I think it's just a little kitty cold. Oh, man. In my first playthrough, I, managed to talk them down. Not as proud to report about this to our parents in this playthrough. But there is a shootout, but I kept most of the civilians safe.
Jesus. You stay safe, all right? An honest-to-goodness bank robbery.
As soon as I saw that story, I talked with Linda. You know Mrs. Ming across the hall, and she didn't believe me.
I swear our friends think we're making you up. I almost want you to show up in your finest Constellation outfit at poker night, just so I can show them.
Constellation doesn't really do uniforms. Too bad, really.
I was just joking. But next time, let us know you got a story coming on.
Might save your dad from having a heart attack.
I'm sure that won't come up again later. Alright, I think we're done here. Yeah, let's check out that armor. Common. Kinda... I mean... marine armor, so it's about what you expect. I'll put it in storage. I'll put it in one of those displays on the ship. I think we're actually done here now. Let's head to the Razor Crest, the Razor Leaf.
Whew. Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Come on, here. Slow animation. There's some shotgun shells I didn't find before. Bunch of ammo. And radioactive modified Eon. Looks pretty good. Oh, it's suppressed too. Could be good for stealth. Although, generally prefer higher damage, lower rate of fire weapons for stealth. So you can take out an enemy in one hit. Backpack stand. Are there actually any, armor cases in here? Guess not. Hopefully at some point they add, like, proper chip customization. As it is, you can swap out modules, but the contents of the modules are predefined. there's one down here. Nope, no armor stands. Alright. Oh shit. We still have those mines that we dropped in the cockpit here. It's funny. And let's get out of here. Actually, it's past the top of the hour, so let's take a quick comfort break before we take off. Get yourself a drink, go to the bathroom, take any meds you need, get a snack, and be back in about 5 minutes.
I'd like to be reassigned to Agent Harmon.
Me too. Me too.
Our tactics are incompatible.
In other words, he didn't kill everything in sight.
She could have made a more thorough search for NSF targets, yes.
A pilot Jock is waiting for you at the helipad.
No, I want to be assigned to Agent Harmon, please.
He will improve.
But necessary. Because you see, everything has changed. God has given us the intelligence, the ingenuity to reach into the stars, to travel his path, to truly find him. But we can't do it alone. The only way is through unity. Huh. Yes, Andrea.
Don't know if that was 5 full minutes or not, but probably close enough. Cracking open a cold one there. Move chat over to the other side. So I realized it was over top of the Roger cam, which makes it hard to read. I gotta move my OBS back over. There we go. Again, thank you for running those shoutouts. Happy to hear you've got a lap cat. Roger's a lap cat sometimes. I'll just kind of pick him up and put him on my lap, and most of the time he'll be happy to settle on my lap. It's very nice. But when he doesn't want to, he'll just kind of try to find a way down, and I'll help him down. What is this weather? I don't think I've ever seen this weather on this planet before. Maybe it's just nighttime? Or going on nighttime, like sundown? I think I was gonna say something else when I got back, but I don't remember. It's okay, I'm sure it'll come to me. Hey, what are we doing? Back to Vectera maybe? Or into the unknown? We gotta talk to Vlad! Let's go talk to our boy! Where? There. Oh, also, do we like first person or third person for the spaceship?
Got your ping loud as a bell. Eyes ready to let you aboard.
It's actually I'm ready to let you aboard. Third person for this as well. Yeah, I kind of like getting to see the ship, especially this one because it's so cool.
Let us see how Vladimir is faring.
Hey buddy, how's it going?
Now that those artifacts aren't just blips of hope in the Blackest Sea, I found an interesting pattern. The grav anomaly generated by one of those artifacts, it matches one on another planet. A bigger one.
How did we not notice this before?
This one has been in my list of possible artifact sites for a while, but the profile didn't quite match. Now that we've got more artifacts, the similarities are as clear as day.
Well, that doesn't make sense. The artifacts are roughly similar in size.
The ones we found, anyway. No telling what this is, but you can feel that excitement in the air, can't you? It's something important. Going to send you the mark close as I can, but I'm having trouble pinpointing the source. You'll need to explore the area on foot. Put your scanner to work. Don't know what you'll find. Keep your eyes open.
Land near the anomaly. Use my scanner. Got it.
And from there, maybe you catch a smile and uncover the source of it all.
He's so wholesome. Ugh. I think there's a bit of lore over here. Also, this is a pretty cool view of the space station in the blackest sea, as Vlad says. Alex Hayes' note. To all my friends and fellow explorers, I'm always with you, out there in the Starfield. Love always, Alex Hay. Wonder what that's about. And why there's like a blocked airlock over here. It's also cool you can see your ship from out here. I wonder if this inaccessible area will ever open up. Ooh, eggs. Lots of eggs. I used to hate eggs, but like a couple of years ago, I don't know what changed.
I think you may be trying to take a little too much on. Literally.
Reminder. Potato tacos on potato tacos! Vlad, honey, why are you eating potato tacos?
Hello.
That's straight
I
gear.
am happy to help shoulder the load.
Oh shit, she's still carrying a bunch of stuff. I think our cargo hold was full. And then, while we were on in Atlantis to add more cargo space. Don't diss the potato tacos. Okay, I'm sorry. To be fair, I've never tried them, so they could actually be really good.
All right, then.
What are you doing? Also, welcome in, Nabi. Right, I think we're done here. Shoot. Anyway. You want me to go back to the lodge? Sergeant Yumi. I'm not doing that. Let's go to Procyon A. Check out this anomaly. I feel like this was about where things started to get interesting. Don't need my fedora.
Let us see what wonders of life.
Look for distortions in your field of view. Follow the distortions to the source.
Planet hosts.
That way? Well, that's certainly something. Do you have the fancy snow physics? Nope. That's too bad. At least it does sound good. Yeah, this game, in a lot of ways, is Skyrim in space. In fact, I believe after we go through...
Looking for? It is... I do not have words.
I believe after we go through this part, we'll see even more of how this game is like Skyrim. Some kind of space temple, and there's no gravity in here.
Those rings. Are they moving? They seem to react to us. I do not like the cold. It stiffens the joints, lowers reaction times.
This is no time to be complaining about the cold. This took me so long to figure out the first time. There's these little shiny things that appear. You have to fly through. And they're like really hard to see if you're not actively looking for them. They also disappear pretty quickly. There it is. So the spinning of the rings intensifies each time you fly through one of the glowy things. Where'd it go? Up here now. We almost got it. There we go. Machine. So this unlocked a new menu, the powers menu at the top. We got a new anti-gravity field power. Let's go ahead and put that down here. Equip that. So this generates a field of intense low gravity.
Are you alright? We need to get you back to the lodge. Your abilities are truly amazing.
It's probably useful in combat. Yeah, if you played Skyrim, this probably feels familiar. They're like the dragon temple things or whatever they were called. You go there, interact with them, and then get a new Dragonborn power. Alright, back to the lodge.
do not spend as much time here as some of the others, but I appreciate that I was still given my own room.
Crix's bones. Look at you.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna start doing some scans. Like, right now.
We were right about the anomaly, weren't we? Tip our ears on the tail.
I'm a superhero now? Glad it gave me powers. Powers!
What in the blackest sea are you going on about? What did it do to you?
Vladimir, look at these readings. Cardiovascular and neurological levels aren't in the normal range.
I think we're going to need a little demonstration. Mind putting the paces to it?
Alright. I'm a space dragonborn.
Everyone saw that, right?
Like a literal gift from the heavens.
And also the most practical consequence of our little venture thus far.
Got no old shipwise for this one. Going to just call weird, weird.
I'm gonna use this everywhere.
Well, I suppose we can't stop you. But I'm joining the Deny Everything to the Public Club for a while.
There are several reasons to restrain yourself.
Wow.
Keeping it quiet is but one, and perhaps not the most important.
Can we find more of them?
Already picked one up from the scans. Matches another one of the artifacts we found. In theory, there might be one temple for each. But sifting through all the signs to identify a match is tricky. Impossible if we don't have the right artifact to compare. And even then, it takes time.
So you can't just find all the temples for the artifacts we already have?
Not all at once. You'll need to take the home voyage after you've found each one. Should hopefully have more potentials for you then.
You think there's one temple for each artifact?
It's a strong theory. Couldn't find that planetary anomaly without the data from the artifact. We'll need one to find the other.
Other planets might have gravitational anomalies. Could I just search for all of them?
You'd still need to cross-reference the artifacts we have with the data from the Eye to pinpoint the source.
I'll follow up on the other anomaly you found. Hopefully it's another temple.
Don't think it's just Fortune's laugh that this temple responded to you. The artifacts, the visions, this power you've gotten, all seems to be the same song somehow. Plenty to think about. Anyway, catch a smile out there. I'll work on finding planet anomalies that match the other artifacts we have.
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like if I did, now would be a good time for one.
We've always considered ourselves explorers. This really is uncharted territory, isn't it?
Uncharted? No, this is Starfield. Hi, Sam.
I'm up for a little adventure.
No, nothing new to say? Okay.
Next time.
Not bad.
Never regretted coming out of retirement. Constellation's got the writ of the righteous. Keeps me young.
So, power's pretty neat, right?
Stretches the mind to the far ends. Not sure neat is the word. Heart-stopping might be closer to the mark.
I'm just making light of the situation.
Won't put the faults to you there. When you're outside all-known understanding of how things work, best to keep smiling. Anyway, we'll be with you as we all figure what this means. Artifacts sure keep being a showboat of surprises.
How do you get mixed up with Constellation?
Ever run the scholars on the Centaurus Proclamation? The original treaty that gave every human the right to colonize the stars? Stolen by some fool's joke of a Crimson Fleet rook looking to trade names to Captain. Sight to see pinned above my chair, like the whole settled systems was mine for the taking. Time dances its years forward, and I'd retired. That's when our own Sarah Morgan walks into the tale. Fire in her eyes and her head full of intel I thought I had spent a labor's efforts burying. Of course, I didn't have the Centaurus Proclamation just lounging in my pockets. Belonged to the ship and her new captain in the fleet I had left behind. Tipped your ear long enough, but the short line of it, Sarah and I returned the treaty to the rightful owners, and I decided to hang around, lending old pirate's wisdom to the mission.
You visit the lodge often?
I make the visit when they need me. Don't mind the loner's life most days, and the eye is important work. But I should make the trip more often. Can't let Walter be the only one tending bar there too long. Everyone will forget what a good drink tastes like.
Your artifact search must be a full-time job.
That's why I missed your little welcome party. Got caught up plotting all the data the eye can give us. Wouldn't mind the helper's hand, though. Could speed the process along. Up-to-date planetary scans would help filter all the data I have to sift through. Maybe help to find the anomalous bits. And Constellation can slide a credit or two your way. All part of the mission of charting the stars, right?
Where do I get these scans?
When you're orbiting a planet, your ship's scanners can pick up all sorts of information. Signs of life, resources, structures where they shouldn't be. It all gets downloaded into data you can hand over to anyone who's interested. And Constellation is always more interested than most.
Survey data? I can get that for you.
Then we're hand in hand in agreement. Now, get out there and burn some helium.
I've got some survey data for you.
And the darkness gets lit just a candle more.
Check, I actually don't.
Jaw the words another time, then.
Yes, you need me? Is that it, then?
Bet you never expected to end up involved in something like this. Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
I've been thinking about that temple I found.
You and me both. The implications are staggering. Obviously, we don't know anything for certain, at least not yet, but there sure seems to be a connection between these temples and the artifacts. So it would follow that someone or something built them. Both the temples and the artifacts. That alone is huge, isn't it?
Which one of us wants to say aliens?
You said it, not me. I'll concede it's a possibility, but it's only 1 in a million. As much as we'd like to, we can't jump to conclusions just yet.
This is a huge discovery.
That might end up being the understatement of all time. But really, we can't get ahead of ourselves. We just need to focus on our next steps. More research, documenting our findings, and not jumping to conclusions, no matter how enticing that might be.
These artifacts all came out of caves?
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
What brought you to Constellation?
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation. Take care of yourself.
Alright, that's
I
enough.
hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Actually,
I am at your service, Captain.
Nope. Okay.
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Constellation, the artifacts. That doesn't sound crazy, does it?
Get over here real quick. Alright, anyway, yeah, that's enough yapping. Time to return to Vectera. Which I believe is the mining outpost that we started on at the very beginning of the game.
There may not be life here.
It would seem that the work here has come to an end.
Hello?
Well, you're back.
Lynn!
Oh no, don't start. I've had enough Barrett for one lifetime. I don't need the sequel showing up on my doorstep. More pirates showed up when you were gone. We weren't as lucky this time. Calvert, Troy, some of the new Dusties, they didn't make it.
Oh. I'm sorry, Lynn, I didn't know.
Well, how could you have? You weren't here. Anyway, I was pinned down behind some crates with Barrett. Bullets and laser fire everywhere. No smile on that damn carefree face of his. Like he knew this was it. I started steeling myself to go out fighting. Then that idiot puts his hand on my shoulder and says, "Stay here, Lynn. I got you."
Space? Space! Space! Welcome, Kelvin Shadewing. Good to see you. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Just having a nice chill, sleepy Sunday. This would be the part I would absolutely run away.
Your humor?
No!
Is ill-timed. Next thing I know, 2 of the pirates are dead, and he's got the 3rd one in a headlock. Drags him out into the open at gunpoint and demands to talk, or else I'm going to demonstrate Newton's 3rd law on this guy's temporal lobe. And that's when they brought out Hela.
Tell me what happened.
I didn't overhear everything, but after the 10 longest seconds of my life, Barrett put his hands up, and both of them ended up getting taken aboard the pirate ship. And that's the last I saw of either of them.
I need to find Barrett and Heller, Lynn.
They could have grav-jumped anywhere. I tried pinging a transmission to the ship in the comms building before they left, but the pirates must have fried it. You want to try it? Go ahead. But the odds of them being alive, even if you could find them... I've lost a lot of people on this run, Dusty. I just want to pack up.
Okay, so we gotta fix the computer. Yeesh.
Hope you can succeed at that before we are discovered.
Discover? What do you mean? We're not in enemy territory. Notice some auxiliary power banks in the next room. They appear to use standard power cells. Just gotta find some power cells, I guess. Oops. Bisexual. Power cells in here. Oh, magazine. I'm gonna increase the EM weapon damage. Don't know if we have any EM weapons yet. Good to have though. I think all the power cells are outside actually. Oh. Color's cutter.
I also wish to be prepared for any situation, but there are practical limits, no?
Rid of our basic cutter and use the fancy one instead now. Bonus damage against robots. It's not bad. I gotta do some inventory management at some point. Figure it out later, though.
You wanna try fixing that computer? Go ahead.
Oh, it's the med bench that we woke up on after the very first artifact that we found knocked us out. Managed to get one power cell out of it. Got one out of this robot. Or whatever the heck that thing is. I think that was one too. So that might be all we need. Emergency transmission.
Can't believe we got into this mess. Would you be quiet? Trying to make out the grav jump calculations before we're out of range. Out of range of what? Out of range of the sensor array on Vectera. Would you keep up? Once we're outside the star system, the bandwidth goes from instant speed to effectively never. What good is sending a transmission down there? You gonna tell Lynn how royally screwed we both are? She doesn't even have a ship. You underestimate how many of my admirers there are in the galaxy, Heller. One of them is bound to show up, looking to reunite with this handsome face.
Gosh.
We're doomed. Capital D, doomed. Got it, okay. Whoever finds this, I'm attaching the interstellar coordinates to the metadata on the transmission. Rescue us. Repeat. Rescue us.
Finish the pasta. What pasta? No, we haven't defeated the Enclave yet, unfortunately. Pirates? Question mark? My brain is so internet poisoned. I read pasta and I assumed you meant copy pasta, but I realized you probably mean, like, food.
So, you actually get that computer working again?
I found a transmission from Barrett.
What? Let me see that. Funny. Even knowing he's alive, I still never want to see him again. Hella, on the other hand. Okay. Let me send you the location data embedded in the transmission. Find them, okay?
Every morning I wake up and slam Starfield into my VCR. I feel like that's a reference to something, but I can't remember what it is. I knew it! You care about them. You're a softie.
Well, don't start buying me stuffed animals for my birthday or anything. But yes, alright. I don't like seeing my people hurt. Even Barrett and Hella. Just get after them, okay? And hey, if you ever need a little extra help, I've been thinking about a career change lately. Maybe it's time to put Argos behind me.
Now we have to get her a stuffed animal for her birthday.
Seems like you've been keeping busy, Dusty. If, you find yourself in need of a capable traveling companion, we should talk. My contract's up with Argos, and I could use a change of scenery.
You'd be okay working for me?
Sure. I don't mind taking orders from a former employee. It can't be worse than working for Barrett.
You're really ready to leave Argos?
After this mess? Certainly. It's just a job. Nothing to get sentimental about.
Looks like she'd be a good choice to put in charge of an outpost. What kinds of things can you do for me?
If you give me an outpost to run, I'll have it optimized for rapid material production in no time. I can make myself useful in other ways, too. I'm a good hand with explosives, and you'll never hear me complain about carrying a heavy pack.
You're just the kind of traveling companion I want. You should come along.
Works for me. I'm not fussy about assignments. I'll go where I'm needed. Right. I'll get to work. Let's catch up later.
It's a copy pasta from Riddick. Oh, you know what? I don't actually know if I do know that reference. I think it reminded me of the Spider-Man meme. Everywhere I go, I see his face.
Could we talk?
Oh gosh, everyone wants to talk to us.
Did you need something?
I thought you need something.
I have something for you.
Really? That's nice of you.
Yes. Well, it seemed like a good idea. I saw it earlier and thought you might like it. Or find it useful. Or, well, whatever.
Thank you for thinking of me.
Of course. We are partners, are we not? I will keep an eye out in the future. And if I see something, I might hold on to it for you.
It's literally just money. Okay, what is our...
Finding Barrett. Keep an eye out for Hella while you're at it.
Who's our space cowboy friend one?
Where to begin? That temple? The hell was that? I've been from one end of the settled systems to the other more times than I could count. But I've never, and I mean never, encountered something like that. Who built it? Why? So many questions.
I don't mind admitting I'm scared, both of the experience and what it means.
I think that just means you're sane. And what you can do? I am not a scientist, not in the least. But that ability, power, it's just plain scientifically impossible.
It's got to be just advanced technology, just beyond what we know.
Then who is capable of something like that? Forget about me, how are you? I mean, whatever happened, it could have deep physiological effects. I hope not mental. And even if everything's perfect, still, I can't imagine what's going through your head.
I have this powerful craving now for human brains. Kidding!
You. Same old you. The other Constellation members are gonna lose their minds once they hear about this. Assuming they even believe us. I could really bend your ear when you got a moment.
I thought you were bending my...
Barrett snuck a transmission to us. He always finds a way. Damn him.
Then do you mind?
Sorry, I plain forgot what I wanted to talk with you about.
Bruh.
That girl. If Cora leaves her tools out one more time... I mean, I love her more than life itself, but I can only say the same damn thing so many times.
Go easy on her.
Oh, next time I see her, I'll paste on a smile and ask her ever so nicely to pick them up. Again. I mean, this is between me and you. But Cora wasn't exactly planned. I don't know if I mentioned
Or
but I
cover your
started a
ears.
spell in the Freestar Rangers. Had a partner. Lillian Hartz. Well, we were like fire and ice, but, well, it wasn't all bad.
Sam, this is a really small ship. Lynn, do not look at him like that. This is my piece of meat. You had a partner before? I'm jealous.
If anything, I think she should be jealous of you. Maybe some other time I'll get into the whole Lillian chapter.
How'd you wind up being a ranger of all things?
Well, it wasn't by choice. It was a lousy fit. Maybe someday I'll get into it. I'm just happy I found Constellation. Best damn organization in the settled systems, you ask me.
Well, at least he regrets being a cop. Whether you wanted to be a dad or not, you seem to have taken to it.
It wasn't always like it is now. Hell, when Cora was born, I was completely out of my depth. For the first few months, I kept thinking, what a colossal mistake I made. Me, a father. But one late night, early morning, whatever, little Cora gave me my first smile. And I knew I'd do anything for that girl.
Aww. And where was Lillian during this?
Well, Mrs. Lillian Coe was right there with me. And as bad as I had it with nursing at all hours, I know I had it comparatively easy. But that don't mean those first few months were good by any stretch of the imagination.
I knew you were a big softie.
Yeah, big old mean Sam Coe loves his daughter. Alert SSNN. You said Cora's great, and I think so too. But I see so much of myself in her. I've done things I'm not proud of. Said things even worse. I try to be better for Cora, but is she gonna fall into the same traps?
You worry too much. Enjoy it. She'll be grown up before you know it.
And that's the truth there. I know it seems crazy, towing her across the stars, but I'm not exactly swimming with options here. Her mother... Like I said, another story, another time. And what, have her raised by Jacob, my dad? I'd sooner ship her off to Vladimir.
Hey, that'd be a good dad. Kind of torn between the first two options. Miss. This ship is so cramped. I think Cora's...
I'd like to think you're lost looking into my baby blues.
How does he know? I think Cora is thriving growing up with Constellation.
You think? Well, she does say the damnedest things. And if she just learned to pick up after herself, she just might live until she's 13.
Something I can help you with, Dusty?
Man, you know, between the two of us, I think there's one of us is more dusty than the other.
Books.
I agree. That's an odd way to start a conversation.
I guess it is. Do you have more books, or can you buy me more books? With real pages, a spine, the whole package. My book allowance is all gone and Dad won't get me more. So, books?
Hey, don't let her con you out of more credits. Her book allowance damn near bankrupted me.
Dad, this is between us.
What sort of books are you into?
I like books about quantum theory and astrophysics. Or science. Or horses. Did you know that it wasn't until after the Industrial Revolution that horse speed was the maximum civilization speed for centuries? All of society was built upon horses. Imagine what they must have looked like for real. They look smelly, in a good way.
Add this to the book fund, then.
Oh, Dad, you've made the best
Samco loved that.
Well, now you done it. Now you can get pestered about books nonstop.
Yeah, a small price to pay for my education. Now, the important question. Pizza.
Uh-oh.
And please don't say cheese. Dad loves boring old cheese.
Alright, time for discourse. We got plain old cheese pizza, meat, veggie pizza, or I don't care for pizza, only a monster would say that. I mean, I like a veggie pizza. Yeah, I'm gonna go with meat in this case, though. I'm glad to hear you like that I, speak the dialogue choice aloud. I figured it kind of helps make it easier to follow things without, like, being 100% glued to the screen.
Are you spacing out? Did you hear that, Dad? Meat! We have you outnumbered!
We could always get one of each.
No, you lose. I have decided that I will stay. You have the Cora stamp of approval. I, seem to have left my stamp back on Dad's ship, but imagine it there, on your arm. Cora approves.
So precious.
Good luck finding Barrett. Keep an eye out for Hella while you're at it.
A veggie-loving cowboy, imagine that.
Dad, what does...
They really do come in all shapes. Can't wait to make Sam our wife. Male wife. We don't really have ammo for this. We don't have ammo for this. You know, I should be putting some of these in the displays upstairs instead. I should probably just pick like 2 weapons to keep on me rather than just all of the kinda good ones. I'll keep the Ripshank since that weighs like almost nothing. That'd be good in case we do run out of ammo. So let's keep the Cutter, Ripshank, the Side Star, and then one of these. Okay, that's a little better. Still barely not encumbered though. What is so heavy? Oh yeah, Gurren spacesuit. Food is heavy. Okay, that's good enough for now. Don't want to waste too much time on inventory management. Actually though, last time for another comfort break.
No! I won't have more than enough until I have a super duper fluous amount of books.
So cute.
Say your last goodbyes. This right here is my catnip. Orbit reached.
Uh-oh.
Wrong place, wrong time. Shit. It's a bandit! Bandit!
Yeah, right. Scanning. Speed up the drive! We're leaving. We're... sorry. Faster!
Please, don't kill me!
Yeah, bet you're sorry.
Mantis? What's a mantis?
Oh, that's cool. They recognize the ship. Who's this? Oh, merchant.
I thought we were dead, but those spacers were terrified. I can't believe it. We were saved by the mantis. Everybody keeps going on about this mantis. Who the hell is the mantis?
Wait, do we get the roleplay here? Oh my gosh. This is like that one quest in Fallout 4 where you get to roleplay as the Silver Shroud. I am the ghost story that strikes terror in spacers and the Crimson Fleet alike.
Okay. I can't believe it. You're just like how I imagined you. So is it customary to give the mantis some sort of reward? The mantis never takes a reward. Bless you, sir. Ma'am. I can't believe we were rescued by you. Wait, so this is free? You both gotta be pulling my leg here.
Your friend is right. The righteous act is my only reward.
This has gotta be the weirdest day. Oh man, classic Mantis. Well then, thank you, Mantis. Ship's repaired. We'll be heading out.
That was cool. Why are my shields off? Oh, I don't have any... I didn't have any power in my shields. I didn't get blown out of the sky there. Time for a little comfort break. Give yourself a stretch. Stand up and walk around. Take your eyes off the screen for a couple minutes. Go to the bathroom, take your meds, get some water if you need to. Whatever you gotta do. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. And we're back. Naturally, cats have the best timing. Just in time for the comfort break. Cat hops in your lap and then hops back off right at the end of it. Let's see. Oh, that's right. We're going after Barrett and Heller. Oh, you have a bounty here. It'll probably be okay. Seems fine. Uh-oh. Hello? Findlay? Seems okay. Crashed ship.
Touchdown imminent.
I think we're just getting ready to settle back down.
It's good to be out and about. Lives get stuffy sometimes.
Can't believe Barrett snuck a transmission to us. He always finds a way. Damn him.
Hey, Delightful Dilophosaurus, welcome.
Hello there.
Hello there. You mind? Thank you.
I have things I wish to discuss with you. When you have time.
Didn't we just discuss things? Like, twice? Oh yeah, and thank you for the follow the other day, Delightful Dilophosaurus.
We have not yet had a moment to talk about what happened to you at that place. Temple? I am not sure what to call it. In all my time amongst the stars, I have never heard of such a thing. What do you think that place was?
It was beautiful. I've never imagined such a place.
Then it seems fitting that you were the one to discover it. Certainly it is too soon to speculate about who built it, but how can we not? After what you experienced, do you have any insights?
I'm putting my credits on Magic Pixies. No, I don't think she appreciates our sense of humor. Maybe there are people out there we've just never met.
I suppose it is possible, but I cannot imagine anyone who could build such a thing. I am sorry. After what you have been through, I should be asking about you. Are you alright? Have you felt any side effects?
You think there'll be side effects?
How can any of us know what will happen? This is the definition of unprecedented, is it not?
No, I feel great. Better than ever.
A cynical person might suggest that in itself could be a side effect. But for now, we will just assume you have been very fortunate. The artifacts that temple this new ability you have acquired, clearly they are all connected. This is all so much bigger than we realized.
I just noticed that her spacesuit has her name on it. That's cool. Oh, she's got a patch with a little trash panda. She got her trash panda merit badge and her CQC merit badge. Any other badges? This is exactly what Constellation is for, and I'm thrilled to be a part of it.
You are right. Now we have even greater reason to press forward, to learn more about what is at work here.
Oops. Nice slow grav planet. So I think that crashed ship is what we're looking for here. Not sure there's much else to be found here. Well, there is a structure. A couple of structures, it looks like. Oh. Got a live one. Hello?
Oh, hey, it's you. And here I thought you were some pirate coming back to kill me. Lucky me, right?
I'm a hallucination. Hello, your last thoughts are apparently of me. No, I'm not gonna say that. Hold still, let me patch you up.
Nah, I'll be alright. Just, you know, wasn't trying to move around too much with all the painkillers and nausea meds running through me. Man, I was so terrified when I got pulled on board that pirate ship. There it was all. Sorry, brother. I'll get us out of this. Trust me. Yeah, I'm starting to see that. He tells me we need to start pretending to fight each other. Trick the pirates into thinking they need to come in before one of us gets killed. I just remember him shouting, "This kid is a killer. How am I supposed to defend myself against these pearly whites? He's gonna bite my face off." I mean, I didn't think it would work, but they came in. All of a sudden, we were wrestling with two of them. Barrett reached for one of their guns. Bingo. Blasted the pilot right in the back.
Change it back. Aha! There we go. Hopefully it didn't lose all my filters. Oh good, it didn't. My limiter wasn't enabled. That's awkward. That's not what the problem was. I think the problem was that I jostled something while I was readjusting my microphone so I could stop shrimping. Okay. Sorry about that. I think we're good? Oh, My beak's not moving. Sorry. Okay, is that working now? No. How about now? Nope, still not working. Let me just restart the— oh! There we go! We've got penguin movement. Alright, I think everything's back to Norman.
Through to the flight console. Dropped orbit like a rock off a high rise. I blacked out. And when I came to, there he was, smiling like it was just another day on the job. You missed the fun part, Heller. I mean, I go through all the trouble of saving your butt, and you weren't even awake to notice. Then he did the little finger gun thing.
He's so salty. I love it. He really survived the crash without a scratch?
Well, no, I don't think so. I caught him holding his ribs a few times. Favored his left leg a bit, you know?
But Baird isn't here. I need to find him.
Oh, yeah. Probably should have talked about that first. Did I mention I'm on a lot of painkillers? So,
you don't say.
I was real excited when a ship showed up. Then, less excited when I realized it was a Crimson Fleet ship. And then, really, really less excited when Barrett said, "It's okay, I got this." He mumbled something to him, and then they were all gone.
They took him. Why?
I was drifting in and out. But, I think I heard the word ransom.
That was a long way of saying Pirates of Barrett.
Yeah, you know, you're really the one who should be upset about all this. Me, laying here, half-conscious, real inconvenience. Got a signal from the ship before they grav jumped. Guessing it was Barrett. Haven't really been in a good space to have a listen. Here you go. Hey, I should come with you, right? I don't think anyone else is coming.
Oh, we don't actually have any crew space left on our ship. This is awkward. Shouldn't we get you back to Argos?
I think Argos is probably gonna write this whole thing off. Plus, I'm 90% sure working for you would be safer. I hope.
Let's get you on your feet first.
Yeah, just, don't ask me to operate any heavy machinery for a while. Give me a minute. I think the worst of it is... yeah, I'll be alright. I'll be alright. Ready to wisecrack with the best of them. Let me know when you want to head out.
The first time I played this, I think I also didn't have room for him, and I completely forgot to come back for him, so I think he is still just sitting at the crash site. Some say you can find him at the crash site to this day. Kraken wise. Let's see if we can try to recruit him.
Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship? I gotta get off this rock.
Do you have any skills that might come in handy on my crew?
You bet. I've worked on enough remote outposts that I know a thing or two about optimizing them for material production. And if you're in the market for a mining buddy, I'm your guy.
You sure you're in good enough shape to travel?
Don't worry about me. I'm a tough cookie. the painkillers are starting to work, I'll be just fine after a good nap.
Yeah, let's get going.
Phew, oh, I'm glad to hear you say that. For a second there, I thought you were gonna leave me behind. What's on the agenda today?
Oof, yep. There's no space. Hey, you never tell him when you'll come back for him. What if we unassign Sam? Does he just disappear?
You got it. Catch you on the flip side, boss. Thanks for letting me tag along.
Wait, what? Oh, I guess we did recruit him?
I'm dying for something to do, boss.
Mind if I ask kind of a personal question?
Sure. What's on your mind?
I'd like to know more about your life outside of Argos.
Working on my biography, huh?
Where are you from, anyway?
You heard of New Homestead in the Sol System? Most people haven't. It's out in the sticks, on one of Saturn's moons. That's where I grew up. Not exactly the most exciting place to be a kid. It's got a lot of ice, a lot of wind, and not much of anything else. I wasn't exactly torn up about leaving to work for Argos. My family weren't still working the wind farms there. I don't think I'd ever go back.
Will you tell me more about growing up there?
Boss, I spent most of my time collecting rocks. For fun. That should tell you everything you need to know about the bustling metropolis that is New Homestead. The place makes Sidonia look like the big city. I had more fun freezing my ass off looking for meteorites than most New Homesteaders do in their entire lives.
Oh my gosh. There are wind farms on Titan?
Oh yeah, big time. New Homestead was one of the first places people settled after we left Earth. Back then, wind power was all the rage. Some of the equipment at the farm's been around since the first generation of settlers made it to Titan. And it shows, let me tell you. Lots of people in New Homestead work there, including my mom. It's not the greatest job, but it sure beats the ice mines.
How often do you visit your family?
Not enough, according to my mom. But I try to get back every couple months, and I keep in touch when I'm not there.
I can see why you feel that way.
Yeah, I never saw myself living in New Homestead forever. To tell you the truth, I hope my family splits too. My mom's always talked about retiring to Jemison. Of course, that'd be a whole lot easier if she didn't have so many kids to look after. New Atlantis isn't exactly cheap. Hopefully she'll be able to move someday, though. I worry about her. Wind farming's a pretty dangerous job. Maybe someday, when my brothers are older.
How'd you end up working at Argos?
Lynn convinced me. She and some Argos miners stopped by my hometown on Titan to refuel, and I happened to be on shift at the spaceport that day. I noticed some rare minerals in her cargo hold and started chatting with her about them. And she was impressed by how much I knew about geology and offered me the gig. It wasn't a hard sell. Lynn seemed like a decent boss, and the salary was great. Besides, my rock collection had gotten as big as it was gonna get on Titan.
Are you and Lynn very close?
Yeah, we are. She's been my boss for a long time. I think of her as a friend. Don't tell her I said this, but she's not as much of a hard ass as she'd like you to think.
Noted.
And despite what she says, I know she has a soft spot for me.
You have a rock collection?
Hell yeah, I do. I've been working on it for years. I used to collect mineral samples from meteorites that hit Titan, or buy them off pilots at the spaceport. Lynn even contributed to it. She offered me a good-sized chunk of tantalum for my collection, as a signing bonus.
Oh, that's cute. Do you ever dig up anything stranger than the artifact I found?
No way. Whatever you found down there had some seriously weird energy coming off of it. Honestly, I hope I never see something like that again in my life.
You might be joining the wrong ship, bud. How long have you worked at Argos?
8 years, give or take a couple months. It's been a great job. Pays decent, and my rock collection's never looked better.
I hope you don't regret leaving too much.
I don't. Really. After what happened on Vectera, I seriously needed a break from Argos. And you're not shy about cracking rocks either, so I still get my fix.
Will you tell me more about your family?
Well, my dad's not in the picture, but I have the best mom in the settled systems. More brothers than you can shake a stick at, too. Raising us gave Mom a real run for her money. It's a miracle she didn't leave us to freeze at one of the ice mines on Titan. We got in all kinds of trouble as kids.
I can see you being the kind of kid to cause trouble.
Yeah, you can say that again. My brothers and I were always up to something. It's a good thing I grew up in a town where our definition of getting into trouble was screwing around with old mining equipment. We would have raised all sorts of hell in a big city like New Atlantis.
I'd like to ask you something else.
Knock yourself out, boss.
Will you tell me about your rock collection?
Already taken care of, boss. I donated it to one of the tour companies in New Homestead. Geological formations are one of Titan's big tourist attractions. It hurt my heart a little to give it up, but the woman I donated them to promised they'd give me credit for collecting all the samples, assuming she ever puts them on display. Whether she does or not, I'm glad to know all my hard work won't be gathering dust in a storage unit somewhere.
Oh. I don't have any more questions right now.
Righto, boss. Whew, I was starting to think you forgot about me.
Alright, you're hired. Let's get you assigned somewhere.
You made the right call there, boss.
There we go. Assigned him to the Razor Leaf. Oh. So it looks like Sam's still on the Razor Leaf. He's just not assigned to it, so I think he'll be on it as a passenger until we land back on New Atlantis or something. What's my scanner picking up there? No, just empty drink packs. It's... Whoop. Oh, okay. That's interesting how the tray was wedged under the lid there like that. With a couple of empty drink packs underneath. Yeah, we're not gonna leave Sam behind. I just want to get this guy off this rock, because I completely forgot about him in my first partial playthrough. He's just walking back. Buddy, you know there's fast travel, right?
I find the interior of this ship comforting.
Me too. A little cramped. We could add more modules to it, but I would feel weird modifying this ship too much.
Is there a way to go faster than the speed of light? And none of that grav tech cheating?
I don't think so.
Hey, it's always a good day when you come around.
Nice to see you.
Lynn, what did I tell you about staying away from my cowboy? Let's get off this rock. Now we're coming up on the stream time already. Oh shoot. I meant to take off, not get up. Up and down, up and down.
On the schedule today?
Oh my god, she's got A real one-track mind. About to set up on an outpost. Far away from Sam. I'm not gonna try hailing them in case they decide to collect on the bounty that we have in our head. Oh, we need to listen to the transmission. I think we listened to the first one, so we need to listen to the second one now.
You've given the fleet a lot of trouble, Barrett.
Hey, since when is surviving being attacked causing trouble? Isn't that just fighting back? Hey, pilot, could you move your arm a little bit to the left? I can't make out the console.
Don't move! He's trying to figure out our destination. Probably transmitting this conversation right now while we're still in orbit.
Well, yeah. Thought I was making that pretty obvious. Okay, put the gun down. I'm done. See? My retinas are pointing away from the console and towards this lovely view of space we have out the window.
Tie him up. Once we get back to the base, the fun starts.
It's such a shit stir. It's like we're making a vessel run. Flashbang out. Uh-oh. Bounty hunter. Listen, we can settle this peacefully. Oh, I'm not paying them. Let's take out their engines. Let's see if I can capture one of their ships. Yeah, there's their engines done. Ooh, taking a lot of damage. There's the other one. Ooh. Oh shit, we died. We should blow up one of them. I'll try to board the other one. we're docking. I guess they're just gonna stop shooting us while we're docked with their friends? Guess so. Okay. I assume we can't also repair our ship while we're docked, though. Ooh, everyone's ready to go.
How's it going?
Where's my weapon? Okay. Actually, shotgun probably better for...
Sometimes I just want to turn off the grav drive so we can float around.
God, this is not the time.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, it's not the Docker. Wait. It's the Docker, not the... whatever the regular entrance is.
Watch for corners or hiding spots. They know this ship better than we do.
Hello? I just want to talk. Ah. Inky. Where's the third one? Oh, there you are. Gray engineering outfit. Ew. Actually, it's not too bad. Kind of reminds me of the crew uniform from Mass Effect 2. Don't really want that. Remove environmental damage in ships, outposts, and places you can relax and breathe safely. Is it telling me to do that? I don't understand. Nuclear fuel rod. What is that? Oh, I'm not a doctor, so this feels a little weird. Contraband. Have to find somewhere we can offload contraband before we take it into a settled system. Anything down here? Just storage room, I guess. It's a bit of a weird layout. Alright. So I think we sit in the pilot seat. That will have it added to our collection of ships. There we go. I don't really want to make it my home ship right now, though. So yeah, let's go ahead and board our actual ship.
It is good to be back in our own ship.
Indeed.
Brief history of time. If you find any addition, any at all, I will be your friend like forever.
A brief history of time. Making a mental note. Keep an eye out for a... I already forgot what it was called. A brief history of time? Pretty sure that's what she said. Alright, everyone can you not point that at me?
Man, the galaxy's too big to be stuck in the same place.
Look at Sam.
How are you?
Look at the cowboy. Everything's fine. Alright.
Glad to see you're back in one piece.
For now, not for much longer. Keep waving that.
Yeah, the way you
Point
handle
that
things.
at the cowboy. Get out of here. Go.
Hey, what's going on?
Alright, so I think when we undock here, it's gonna put us right back into combat. Although if their engines are still down, we should be able to board the other one right away. So let's find out. Little quick save beforehand, and yeah, thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna be wrapping up the stream here in a second as well to get out of this combat. So can we still dock with this? Oh shoot, I think their engines came back. But their hull integrity is pretty much gone. Oh yeah, their engines are very much back. So in the future I know that focus on one at a time. Yeah, thanks again for the raid and thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Just looking for the cargo that they dropped. They even dropped anything. Oh, there it is. Ah, cargo hold is full. Yeah, we gotta add more cargo storage to this ship. Right, anything... Oh, that's a mineral deposit. Can't pick it up. Alright. So I think next week we'll be continuing our mission to rescue Barrett. But that's gonna do it for this week. So yeah, thanks to everyone who came in and hung out. Yeah, it was my pleasure. Hopefully by the time of the next stream, I'll officially be a Twitch affiliate. Let's see who we want to raid out to tonight. Ooh, Volosaurus. I don't think I'm following them somehow. Yeah, is that the name of the channel, Volosaurus?
This data pad was on one of the mercs going after Archangel. They were coming for you next. Let me see.
Can't go wrong with cream and chicken. That's a good choice.
Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
You know, a can of chickens.
I'm a big fan of Mass Effect. So, yeah. Let's go check them out. I'll be back on Thursday, I think, for more Elden Ring. I think I've decided to make that a regular thing. Depends how I feel, though. I may not. Because I do work on Thursdays. But if not, I'll definitely be live on Friday for Baldur's Gate. Oh, there's Roger. Thanks. Good boy. And I guess that's all I've got to say. Thanks again, everyone, for hanging out, and see you next time. Bye!